You might have seen a lot of buzz online about a veterinary deworming drug called Fenbendazole and its supposed link to cancer treatment. It's a topic that generates a lot of hope, but also a lot of confusion. Today, we're going to break down a new peer-reviewed case series from 2025 to understand what it really says and what it absolutely does not. First, a very important disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Fenbendazole is not approved for human cancer treatment. You should never self-medicate or alter your treatment plan without talking to your doctor or oncology team first. Their guidance is essential. Okay, let's dive into the paper. This was not a clinical trial. It was a case series, which is a descriptive report documenting the experiences of 3 specific patients with advanced cancer. These individuals made their own independent choice to take fenbendazole. The doctors didn't prescribe it, and this wasn't a controlled experiment. So what is fenbendazole? It's part of a class of drugs called benzimidazoles, used for decades to treat parasitic worms in animals. Some early lab research, we're talking petri dishes and cells, has suggested these compounds might disrupt something called microtubules. These are tiny structures inside cells that are crucial for cell division. Interestingly, some proven chemotherapy drugs, like taxanes, also work by targeting these same microtubules. But here's the critical point. What happens in a lab is worlds away from what happens in a human body. A lab hypothesis is not a proven treatment. Now, let's look at the 3 cases reported in the paper. All 3 patients had advanced, metastatic cancers and had already undergone various conventional treatments. They each decided on their own to start taking fenbendazole, using different doses and schedules. The authors of the paper observed that during the periods these patients were taking the drug, there was some evidence of tumor regression or disease stabilization. This is where we have to be extremely careful. Does this mean fenbendazole caused the improvement? The paper itself makes it clear we cannot draw that conclusion. Correlation is not causation. There are many other factors that could have influenced what happened. For example, these patients had received other cancer therapies either before or during the time they took fenbendazole. Could their improvements be a delayed effect of those proven treatments? Absolutely. The natural course of cancer can also be unpredictable, with periods of stability or even spontaneous regression happening on rare occasions. The placebo effect, where a person's belief in a treatment can lead to real physical changes, is another powerful and well-documented phenomenon that can't be ruled out here. Because this wasn't a controlled study, there was no comparison group. We have no idea what would have happened if these patients hadn't taken fenbendazole. To truly know if a drug works, researchers need a randomized controlled trial. That's the gold standard where one group gets the drug and a similar group gets a placebo, and neither the patients nor the doctors know who got what until the end. This design is what separates real medical evidence from anecdotes. So what's the takeaway? This case series is an interesting observation. It adds to a small but growing body of literature that might prompt scientists to design rigorous clinical trials in the future. But it does not prove that fenbendazole is a safe or effective cancer treatment for humans. It's a starting point for more questions, not an answer. For anyone navigating a cancer diagnosis, hope is incredibly important. But it's vital that this hope is placed in scientifically validated treatments and the guidance of your medical team. Chasing and proven therapies can be dangerous, lead to unexpected side effects, and interfere with treatments that are known to work. Always have an open conversation with your oncologist about any supplements or alternative approaches you're considering. Thanks for watching and taking the time to understand the science behind the headlines. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. Stay safe and stay informed.